The Washington Commanders came into Lincoln Financial Stadium on Sunday with a 2-1 record. Their loss the previous week to the Buffalo Bills was a thorough 37-3 whipping. Ron Rivera's team bounced back and gave the Eagles everything they could handle by forcing overtime with this touchdown and no time left on the clock.
Touchdown! On their last breath, it's Jahan Dotson!
The Eagles, though, stopped the Commanders in their first overtime possession and won the game.
Oh, perfect throw, but he's out of bounds.
Not getting the W is a hard pill to swallow, and I think, Moses, that's really what the sense is and what the meaning is, that there was no moral victory.
I don't believe in moral victories or anything like that. We lost the game that we felt like we should have won.
All eyes on the Commanders' rebuild are focused on second-year quarterback Sam Howell. Against the Bills, he threw 4 interceptions. Sunday, he got back on track, throwing 0 interceptions and 1 TD with 290 yards passing against a formidable Eagles defense.
I think he processed a lot quicker. His decision-making was quicker. He really seemed to really have a good feel and good grasp as to what was going on out there. Made some really quick decisions, got the ball out of his hands, kept them off balance as much as anything. So, just again, a lot of good growth, and I think his consistency really showed.
It's a screen. It's Robinson.
Howe has offensive weapons to help expedite his growth. Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson are not among the league leaders in rushing, but average over 4 yards per carry and are capable pass catchers.
3rd and 4. Philly shows pressure and then backs off. So Howell's got time. Lets it rip for a first down, and it's McLaurin again.
The receiving crew has the potential to be among the best in the league. 5-year veteran Terry McLaurin is teamed with another productive vet, Curtis Samuel, and second-year man Jahan Dotson. The tight ends are a serviceable group. Washington's offensive line is allowing a league-worst 6 sacks per game, but a big reason why is young quarterback Sam Howell holding on to the ball too long. Perhaps the biggest weapon the Commanders possess is their offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy. His years working with Andy Reid have helped him develop a very creative and disciplined approach to managing an offense.
Robinson again hits the hole hard. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, I think our football team's doing some good things. I think we're growing, developing. I think part of it will be as Sam goes. I think we'll play accordingly.
On defense, the Commanders have one of the best pass rushing defensive lines in the NFL. They are currently tied for 6th in sacks, averaging 3.3 sacks per game. Defensive tackle Jonathan Allen has 2 sacks on the year. Chase Young has 2.5, and team leader Montez Sweat has 3. At linebacker, Cody Barton and Jamin Davis are the leading tacklers. The defensive backfield is loaded with relatively young players, but none younger and more inexperienced than 2023 first-round pick cornerback Emmanuel Forbes, who had a tough game versus the Eagles.
I've already talked with Emmanuel. I talked to him right after the game. I wanted to make sure he was okay. His head was in a good spot. But what will happen is, his position coaches, coordinator, Jack will get together with him. They'll go through some things. They'll talk about the positives. They'll talk about the negatives. It'll get an opportunity for him to look at things and see the things that he needs to work on and correct. I mean, it's just a process of learning and growth. I mean, he is a young player, he's a rookie that we've put a lot on. We think he's capable.
But here it is, another stutter and go up over the top, and then you'll see A.J. Brown at the end. He's going to drop the ball into Emmanuel Forbes' lap.
One of the things that we most certainly working on is trying to eliminate some of the explosives we've allowed. That's been unfortunate and untimely. And then continue to work and continue to create takeaways. We've had opportunities, we just haven't gone through with it, and we've got to get takeaways. It's a big part of what can help us win football games.
On special teams, the Commanders have one of the best punters in the NFL, Tress Way. And watch for Antonio Gibson to return kicks. His long this year is a 29-yarder.
Fields was looking deep. He's going to take a shot. Downfield, he's got a man more. Was he in? No signal yet. Touchdown!
Is that this is a team that's going to come in and they're hungry to win. They're 0-4, they know it, but they have a very talented young quarterback who's dynamic and explosive. And last year he gave us hell. We can't allow that to happen. We've got to be disciplined. We've got to play our game. This is again a young team that's growing and developing. They were a couple of years back, and again, I like who their quarterback is. I really do. I think Justin's a heck of a man, a young man. He's got a good receiver and a guy that I think is an explosive player for them. But again, it's one of those games that you can't fall asleep on a young team like that because they don't know the difference. They go out every week. They want to win every week. They're going to play and be very competitive. And I think Coach Eberflus is going to bring these guys in ready to roll.
For Buffone 55, I'm Aldo Gandia.